Hello traders out there in Traderland, my name's D7 here at Grok Trade. It's a weekend edition, good through, let's say Sunday, July 15th, 2018. All right, let's get after it. Dow reclaims 25,000, big move here, everybody in bullish territory. However, Russell's 2,000 in negative territory, and so is the financials. That is troubling to me. That could be leading, and it could be a leading indicator of the market's dropping here. If you look here, crude oil up 0.5%, gold down, silver down, VIX lower though, so fear has decreased by 3%, and Bitcoin's at right around 6,200, just below, and GBTC is at 9.24. Okay, let's take a look here at the markets. Let's start here on the spiders. Spiders, we have a buy here, we go higher. Anytime, if you guys are new, welcome. These are buy and sell calls that I add, and matter of fact, I'm going to be talking about this in my monologue at the end of the video. Yeah, we'll get to that. Anyway, we have buy and sell signals, and during this I'm going to be putting them on. You'll see me putting them on live. However, I put them on throughout the week. I look at a lot of charts. So, and anyway, I do a video with Wednesday and the weekends. So that's what we usually do. All right. So we are going higher here. We're past this area of resistance, but we are very extended. So far as the ebb and flow is concerned, we could have a flow coming next, right? That's what it looks like could happen. However, because we're over some resistance areas, I'd like to see a high base be made there. And if I look over here quickly on the weekly, the biggest thing is we had this trend line from swing high to swing high. We busted it. So last week, put a buy on there. Boom! Busted it to the upside. Looking pretty good, but volume is suspect. All right. And so this is the monthly. I have weekly here, daily there. And diamonds. So go over here to the diamonds, got a buy on it, and we're up, and away. And the thing is, I got to start getting rid of lines that don't matter anymore to me. I can always re-add them. But I have so many lines that it's problematic for what we're seeing here on TradingView. So I just want to kind of clean things up. So anyway, but if you look at this, we go up and then down. We go up here. We are above moving averages, but the problem is, what is that, 61.8? I'm going to actually pull a Fibonacci here and take a look at this, because this could be, oh, it's actually past 61.8. It's at 76. So that's actually pretty good. And the reason that's pretty good is because the chances of it getting back to this level is not that great. So anyway, it's just not that great. Roughly 23% chance of getting back down there, and a much higher chance of it staying in this area or going higher. Okay, but it's a little extended here. The markets need to take a break, go sideways for a while, catch some breath, stay above these moving averages, which would be a good thing. But the moving averages are coiling together. That does build significant strength, so be watching for that too. And if I go here, let's make sure. Here's the weekly. The weekly, we called it a buy last week on the weekly, and boom, we're up and closed over resistance line. Gang, overall, that's pretty good on the SP and diamonds. On the weekly charts, looking quite bullish, not bad at all. But the volume is just not great. Let's go here to tech stocks. This is the Nasdaq. Nasdaq got a buy on it, up, and away. Oh boy, but we are approaching some area of resistance here. And the question is, when we hit it, will we drop or will we plow through it? That's the big question. But I think we can start to see something. Oh, first, let's look at the weekly. The weekly had some controversy. This chart, because if you remember, my last video did not have this right there. So I went through it and I said, okay, I have a buy on it, I'm good with it, and went right over the video. Okay. Many of you commented on YouTube. YouTube says, wait a second, there was a mark there, a downward call that's not there now. I applaud you for finding that, seeing that, and mentioning it. I want to talk about that in my monologue. It was dropped, not by me, TradingView. I re-added it because I went back to my previous video, and sure enough, it was on there. So I made sure to make all things right. I re-added that thing. But because I did that, I had to also add a buy call because I did it on everything else. Okay, so that's what you're seeing here. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, because I show you everything. These are my calls, good and bad, all the way through. Okay, good and bad. You see them. You can, like, this one's a bad one. Look, put a sell on it. Now technically my sell would have been early, but as far as you guys are concerned, this is after hours. So let's just say my sell was down there. My buy here was up here. So that would be a loss, a net loss on that one. Do you see that? And a lot of these are this way. And what I'm looking for are the big runs, and that's what you'll see. So pause the video, do your own calculations, and look at the success rate. That's all I ask you to do. All right. So if we go here to small caps, the small caps that do have a buy on it, we're up higher, but we're hitting our head at resistance. See this? And we're dropping. This is the weekly chart. If you go here to the daily chart, we're under a lot of pressure here the last few trading days. The last two trading days is not so hot there. And if you go to the financials, whoa, it came back today. Check this out. So this is Friday the 13th, and I'm doing this video at the close of the day. It was way down today, the financials, but they bought back up. This is interesting. That's really interesting. I thought we'd be talking about something far different by this video. So that's interesting. We came back. So that's actually fairly bullish. So I'm going to stay with my bullish call there. If I go to the weekly I had a buy last week at this support level, and we go higher. We're up, touch that area of resistance, and we came right back down. Oh boy, that's interesting. So I'll stay with that. We did see some weakness though. We did see some, but it was not nearly as bad as what it could have been. US dollar daily. Oh, here we are. Look at the daily. We have up, but now we had a big pop today, and then we come selling it off. So there it is. So for you guys that are new, that's it. I just put that on there, and that should say there forever. Okay, you can go back to all my videos. You'll see, because I flip back and forth through these and take snapshots. Watch these things. See my calls here. And look at, did I make money? Did I lose money on these calls? That's all that matters. Okay. And yeah, so let's go over here to the crude oil. We're going to look at a lot of stocks here, and you might find some trade setups that you can take, but this is for educational purposes only, not a recommendation to buy or sell. Crude oil, we put a sell on it. Boom, it's starting to bounce a little bit. I'll tell you, yesterday I wanted to put a buy on it. I didn't. I'm going to stay with my sell just for the time being. Oh, and I definitely am, because here's the deal. We popped up over a resistance point, but we closed back down below it. It gets a sell signal. So US weekly gets a sell signal. Sell signal. Gold daily. Oh man, look how we closed right below this. We closed right below it. Let me find out how convinced I am of this line. I'm going to do this. So we're not touching this line. Do you see that? Not touching it. So I'm going to go up here. Put it right on that close. Right on that close. I'm going to come over here. Do that. Oh, man. It did break through, gang. It broke through. So I got my sell on. I'm going to stay with my sell. I thought that was going to be a buy. Now, it could still pop up. It could do that, but this is highly suspect. This is gold daily breaking a major area support that's been tested a couple of times here. So just be watching that. I'm going to get rid of that line. Don't need it anymore. Those lines I'll keep for the time being. Interesting. If you go here to the weekly chart, last week I put a buy on it, but look what it's done. Oh, no. No good. I'm going to reverse that to a sell. Silver, this is a weekly chart. I put a buy on it. Oh, I'm going to have to go with this sell on the weekly. Gold and silver is in trouble. Let's go to the daily on silver. Take a look at this. Do you see this area of support? We're still seeing above it. That's right there, major area of support. If we go to a line chart, we're right there at it, which is good. We come over here. We tested it. We bounced. We tested it. We bounced. We're at it with the doji. And I got to sell on it. And it's flirting with death right now. Flirting with death. I've got to clean up some of these things. I'm going to clean up some lines. Flirting with death. Okay. VIX, the fear indicator. Got to sell on it, and it's drifting lower. Drifting lower for the fear indicator. And if I go to the weekly on the fear, which is the VIX, I got to sell on it. It is dropping. I mean, we're at 12.2. Not too bad, really low. No fear out there to speak of in the marketplace at all. And Bitcoin, daily chart, I got to sell on it, but we're at we got a support level there. It could bounce off of this. If it does, we will have an inverted head and shoulders. This will be a significant buy opportunity. Remember me talking about it here. I can't put a buy on it yet until it makes a move to the upside, okay? Cannot do it. Cannot do it. So let me just bring you back to some nice trades that we had here. Like this one, we were in Bitcoin at 7,200 and finally got out of it around 17,800. Just huge gains. And you can pause the video and, like I said, do your own calculations there. You can see the dates below and the dollar signs there. Yeah, okay, cool. So this could be an inverted head and shoulders. This would be a significant trend reversal pattern to the upside. I don't see capitulation here, so it could be short-lived, but nonetheless, it could be a trend reversal pattern. So let's be watching for that. Go to the weekly chart. Last week I put a buy on it. I'm gonna stay with the buy long as it stays above this area of support, but I'm underwater on that buy call. On Bitcoin weekly chart, quick look here at GBTC before we get into a bunch of stocks. GBTC is something you can do in your own retirement account. Got a sell on it right now on the daily, the weekly. Got a buy on the weekly, but it's under a little bit of distress. Okay, let's get into some stocks of interest, gang. And right before I get into the stocks, I'll pay for your airline ticket up to $500. We'll reimburse you if you can make it through, or if you sign up for our mentorship. But you can't. Not everybody can sign up for it. You've got to qualify. Okay, so you want to go to the Vegas mentorship link there, or you can click on Trading Mentor link there. But you've got to qualify. And there's I ask you a battery of questions. The system is trying to boot you out. But if you make it through, your candidate, we definitely want to work with you. We want a good yield on our students to produce high profits in the market. So we're looking for the best of the best, and we know the makeup. We've been doing this 10 years. We know the makeup of the person that can do the best in the marketplace. All right, stocks of interest. Let's go here to Dow 30. Let's get going. Let's look at the dailies. Apple got a buy on it going higher. Should I keep my, gotta sell on this, but this week is going to get a buy on that. Apple gets a buy. Apple gets a buy. So that's good on the weekly. That is good there. And interesting, because this one I thought was going to be a sell today, but I'm not sure if I want to do it, because at one point it was a huge red candlestick way down. But look how the buyers came back in. I've got to stick with my buy call on this. I've just got to do it. Got to do it. I'm just going to stay with it for the time being. Bank of America going higher. We're above moving averages there. That's very, very good. Caterpillar, got a buy on it, and just some nasty themes. Normally, I would have put a sell on that one since it closed under some key areas. Oh, it's because of the trend line. I'm still good. Let me see yeah. Normally a drop like that would have had a sell on it. I don't know what I was seeing or what I was reading on Caterpillar. Oh, it's the big bull flag. Yeah. So here we got this monster bull flag going. So I'm sticking with my buy call on this one. If you don't know what a bull flag is, go to the chart school at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. Freeonlinetradingeducation.com, world's longest domain name. And go to chart school. It's all free. Go in there. Something cool about the chart school is if you go into the indicator oscillator part, I actually show you live charts. You can put your own ticker symbols in showing the indicators and how they function with that price action, and with a great write-up next to it. I don't know of any other website that does that. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but it's one of those secret gems at freeonlinetradingeducation.com that no one knows about. Caterpillar, let's go here to Cisco. Oh man, so yesterday I had a buy on Cisco, and today it blew up on me. So there's the sell on Cisco. News came out. I have no idea what that news was. CVX, let's go there. Got a sell on it. I'll stay with my sell. Disney, got a buy on it. Whoa, Disney's on fire, guys. That call is doing well. I got a sell here on DuPont. This is Dow DuPont. It's dropping, but I'm looking to put a buy. This is an inverted hammer. Look for that to go higher, so it's going to be a buy. GE got a buy on it, but look how it dropped today. It's going to get a sell. Let's sell that. So basically, break even. Okay. Goldman Sachs, go there up. I'm good with that. Home Depot, got a buy on it, but that is a shooting star reversal pattern after an extended run to the upside, and I want to pull a quick fib and see where we're at. See, it got above 61.8. Oh, I was getting ready to put a sell on it, and I think I'm gonna keep with my buy. IBM, got a buy on it, up, and kind of a bearish harami, almost a tweezer top. I'll stay with it. I'll stay with the buy. That one's a little risky. I'd like to take profits on this one. Got a buy here on Intel. It's going higher, looking good. Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson, I thought it was going to be a big time sell today with the drop, but I'm going to stay with it. Oh, but this is unbelievable. I got a buy here on JP Morgan. I'm going to stay with that. Coca-Cola. Big time look for that to be see, look, I had a buy on it. I had to sit through a little pain. We're up. Guys, this is another buy opportunity. Look for this to rally higher over $45. This is what it looks like to me. McDonald's, put a sell on it. See this sell? We did drop today. It was a huge red candlestick, but look how it rallied back. The only reason I'm not going to put a buy on this is because, no, this trend line is junk. I'm putting a buy on it. It's going to get a buy. There it is. A lot of consolidation going sideways. We're below a lot of moving averages. Let's just see what happens. 3M, got a buy on it. We're above moving averages. That's a good thing. Merck, we're up. It's looking good. Merck. Microsoft broke a major area of resistance. Microsoft is on fire, on decent volume. Love it. Nike, got a buy on it, but it's not taking off like I wanted it to. Pfizer, up and away. Procter & Gamble, it's looking good. It's just a slow melt to the upside. And Travelers, we're up, broke a trend line. Man, look at these big blue chip companies breaking resistance levels. United Health, we're up and away, looking good. I'm late to the party on my buy on that one. Holy smokes. I mean, oh boy. The buy technically should have been here, but anyway. UTX, United Technologies. Whoa, big move today, nearly 2%. Visa, we're up. At one point, it was a big red candlestick down. I really thought it was going to be a sell today. It's not. Look how the end of the day, the markets on blue chips went higher, and people bought up that weakness. Before a weekend, are you kidding me? Normally, people are selling to reduce risk going into the weekend. Fear's low. People are buying up these companies. Let's go over here to Verizon. Got to buy on it, going higher, making money. WBA, Walgreens. So this one is one I got caught on. So I had a buy here, goes up, got caught on earnings. Boom. Normally I'd put a sell on it, but I wanted it to fill the gap. It's right here ready to fill it. So if I bought it at 65, we're at 65. So I'm at break even right now. As long as we're above moving averages, I'll stay with it. So I had to sit through a lot of pain. Walmart didn't break a resistance level, but looking good. We got a buy right down there at 80. What is that? We would have got in at 84, and we're at 87. And let's get into some tech stocks. Those are some good movers. We're up here on Exxon. Exxon is looking okay. It's got to clear these resistance levels for it to be exciting. Let's go to the Grok tech stocks. Grok tech stocks. Apple already looked at AMD. AMD is a high base under pressure, down 1.75% on Friday the 13th. But it's a high base. I'm going to stay with this. AMD. Amazon up almost a 4%. Look at Amazon's run. Wow. Amazon has just been a significant money maker for us here. Just big money making stock. Up and away. Amazon's they're just taking over the world, guys. They're doing some crazy stuff. Got a sell going here on Baba. It's under pressure. I'll stay with my sell on that. Baidu. We're up. Under some pressure on Baidu. And Priceline, BKNG. Got a sell on it. And it is drifting lower. Wow, they were down more than 1% on Friday. Cisco. Oh, we already added a sell. We already looked at that one. Catfish. I don't know why I call it catfish. I just do. I got a sell on it, or I buy on it, but do I want to put a sell on it? Oh boy, it kills me. It's on big volume too. Let's take profits, guys. Let's just take profits. That one might keep staying buoyant. eBay, got a buy on it, but it's nothing. Facebook, got a buy on it. Should maybe take profits. Google yesterday pounded through resistance, looking good. Google with an L. GoPro's 1.77. We have a sell on it, but man, look at this. I'm going to stay with the sell at this moment. Microsoft, already looked at that one. MU, Micron. We're up. Did break an area of resistance. See the trend lines? Go to a line chart. Look how pretty they look on a line chart. Go here. They don't look so pretty, but they are spot on. Trend lines, they are a science, not an art. Always remember that. The people who try to act like trend lines are more of a guide, and you can do them with crayons, are missing the boat. Ooh, there's one that I thought would be a sell, and it's going to stay a sell. So there it is. So there's the big red candlestick today on Netflix. Netflix is a sell. Not good. NVIDIA, we got a buy on it. Building a base inside the moving averages. I'll stay with it. Oracle. Look at Oracle's run. Boom. To the upside. I mean, it's looking good. Pounded through resistance to 200-day moving average. It is very extended. Look for this to start pulling back some to take a breather. PayPal. PayPal's down more than 1% today. Got a buy on it. I'm going to stay with the buy. Red Hat was down 1.6%. Oh, I got a buy on it, but now it gets a sell. Sell. There's the sell. So there's the drop. This is a bear pullback. Sell, you could get a significant run to the downside. Be watching that. Shopify. Up, 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 up. A tweezer top and a hanging man together. Shopify, let's take profits. Snap is down 2%. But I already have a sell on it, so I'll stay with that. Twitter down 1.7%, but it's a high base. I'm going to stay with it. And that is it. Monologue time. You'll notice that I didn't do a Wednesday video. Question is why? Truth be told, after reading some comments from people on YouTube, it just took the wind out of my sails, and I felt like I had to defend myself for the first time. I mean, this is just not something I have to deal with ever. Man, I've been trading in the live markets 20 years and been doing trading videos since 2004. So I've been doing videos. I was the first person in the world to do trading videos on a regular basis. And 14 years doing these trading videos. I used to do them every morning and every night. I was doing them non-stop. And anyway, I've been doing these videos a long time and been in business 10 years. And all of a sudden, we missed that. So let me put this into perspective for you. I used to use eSignal. About $200 a month is what I use for them. And it's a Cadillac of trading platforms. Really loved them. However, this TradingView came about. And TradingView I caught early, and I started looking into them. The link's down in my YouTube comments and probably on the website too. In the description, you can see a link there for TradingView. But I don't get anything. I mean, there's no sort of affiliation per se with them. And anyway, they're just a good company, and you can get like the biggest package for like, I don't know, $60-$70 a month. Are you kidding? That's like unbelievable for everything you get. Then you buy your different feeds individually, which is just awesome, and you just nobody can touch them when it comes to content. But my point is, every time I fire it up, I get this warning box saying you got too many elements, please start purging them. And there's people out there talking about it in their forums that elements get dropped. In large part, I can only assume due to all the elements that are on these charts. Every day I keep piling on elements and I keep them on. They're wanting me to hit the purge button. Purge, go and purge, get rid of all these. eSignal did the same thing. After you had like 1,000 elements, or something, don't hold me to that, but it's like 1,000 elements, then they wanted you to purge them, but they let you choose them, and they're letting me choose, but I don't know, it's hard to understand what, I have to see the chart to know if I want to get rid of a trend line or something. But the arrows, I'm obligated to keep those on because I'm doing something that I consider highly dumb. Okay, I'm the most ignorant person in the world ever to put myself out there, not only to do the trading videos and to analyze them, but I do something far dumber. I say what I expect will happen next. I use my experience in trade as a trader, my technical experience in the markets for 2 decades, and I say this is based off of what I see here, this is what I expect to happen next. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not. But I take it a step further. I used to do it only verbally, but I noticed that my viewers, you guys had very short memories, meaning that if I called something like, man, guys, watch out, there's, thunder in the distance, we just broke the ice, this thing could get slippery fast, watch out in the markets. And if it did bleed out, like in 2007, I was telling people, please watch out, man, the markets are going to crash. This looks bad. Supports are being broken. It's just bad, right? I don't think I said the markets are going to crash. I just said everything's setting up for a major sell because everything's getting broken. 2008, we had a significant crash in the markets. No one could have guessed that it was going to be that bad. But I say all that to say that I don't have today. So let me get back to this. So now, because of the short memories, I thought, well, I'll just put the markers on, buy and sell. I started doing that just on like the S&P, the broad markets, the major indices. And then I thought, man, let's do them on stocks because people are very interested in stocks because I do that on my own, looking at my own charts. I look at even more charts than what I'm showing you guys. And I look at, what is that? If I count the Dow 30 plus I'm looking at 65 plus charts when I do these videos, a lot of charts, right? And I look at far more than that. And I'm constantly putting on these buys and sells for my own information, my own trades. But I don't tell you what I'm in, what I'm not in. And I don't just put the arrows on just when I do a video. This is me pulling back the curtains, letting you see my charts, opposed to showing you the blank, more stripped down charts so I can just analyze charts. I'm kind of saying, well, just look at my stuff. Okay, but now I'm on the hook because if I'm showing people my calls, I have to show both good and bad, right? And they're there for everybody to see. People can download my videos, right? So you don't have a choice but to be transparent, right? So that's why when I do the videos, I pull the chart back on a bunch of these whenever I think about it, just so you can see those. So when you go back, you can say, they didn't move. Those arrows are the arrows. But lo and behold, and it's out of my control, elements get dropped. And sometimes they're my arrows, they're the calls. And I pray that they're the ones back in the past, but last week, the one that popped up was the weekly Qs, and I had a sell on it, and then last week it wasn't on. It was gone. And the thing that I'm so thankful for is you guys, you caught it. And what I'm not happy about is that I was referred to, no one said this, but I felt like I was being challenged, like I was a fraud or that I did something wrong, or that I tried to make myself look better than what I am. And that was disheartening. But some of you guys jumped in and you had your really intelligent responses to some of those things. And I tried my best to put my own responses to those. So I said all that to say this. I give you full freedom to look at these arrows. If you see one that gets deleted, that gets moved, please tell me in the comments or email me, des@groktrade.com, des@groktrade.com. Email me. Say, dude, on this ticker symbol, on this date, this arrow that was there is not there now. Please tell me that. And there's nothing worse than when I'm scrolling through, because you can scroll back and forth on your chart. When you click, you happen to accidentally click on an arrow or a trend line, and you yank it over, and you just yanked over an element, a trend line, or one of the arrows. God forbid an arrow, buy or sell arrow, and you're like, where was that? And you have no idea. And you have to go back to all these videos. You have to try to figure it out, and you put it back. Anyway. Guys, the only reason I even do these videos, there's only one reason, because I don't have to do them. The only reason I do them is because I want the world to see the caliber of traders they get with the mentors here at Grok Trade, period. We don't write books, and we don't do seminars. We don't do a lot of things. Matter of fact, we don't even advertise. The students that find us for mentoring find us. We don't make it easy. They come to find us, and then they go through a gauntlet on the information page on mentoring. And every time you answer a question wrong, it just says sorry, and you're done. But the people that make it through, those are the ones we want to work with. We're looking for rock stars. Like, for example, we're coming in, we have one in next month. I'm actually, the people that make it through, they get registered for the 301. Those 3 days of training with me and Mark the Meerkat. We get to become friends, we get to know one another, and we become your mentor. All you do is take a flight to Vegas. We pay for it. Up to $500 reimbursed at the event. And we hang out for 3 days. And we teach you how to be a savvy trader and to help you reach your full potential in the markets. That's what we do. So anyway, you guys help me. Many of you guys, I just thank you for your support. I do. It's like we're friends, we're connected in some way, and I love it when I can meet you guys. I've been doing these meet and greets throughout the country, going and just meeting people, but those are 1 to 2 hours. There's nothing like spending 3 days together. A lot of individuals come, and after the first 30 minutes of being with us, you're going to feel very, very comfortable. We all stay at South Point, or you can stay anywhere you want to, but most of us stay at South Point, and we rendezvous back and forth to the classes together. And it's just a good time. And if you can make it great, we do also have a 3-day online mentorship this month. You can maybe look into if you want to. So that's it. Thanks for being great. Take care. And I'm going to bore you one more time with the Trump voicemail we received, okay? If you heard it already, you can quit the video now. If you haven't, it's a good chuckle. Take care. We'll see you.
Hi, D7. It's me, your president, Donald Trump. You never seem to take my calls. That's okay. You probably don't have a call guy. I have a call guy who takes all my calls. Anyways, great news. I went to groktrade.com to sign up for your mentoring in Vegas. Vegas, baby. I want to learn how to trade because my stock guy quit. He cannot turn my stocks upside down anymore, so they're all in the dumps. My trades are getting killed. I need to stop the bleeding. But I have a complaint. Your dates are August 18th, 19th, 20th. Do you not realize those are the hottest days of the year in Vegas? Vegas is always hot, but this is fantastically hot. It'll be so hot, we'll be sweating like a politician on election day. Get it? Get it? I don't sweat, but I really want to learn how to trade, so I got registered. It'll be great for you to have me there. Be fantastic. Mark the Meerkat and D7, you guys rock. Although I am gonna mentor you on me, how to mentor me. You two have what it takes. It's great. Just want to say how lucky you are to have me in your mentoring class. You'll love it. I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm a great student when I want to be. One more thing. I really want to know, will Grok will be there too? I hear she will be. Just asking for a friend. All right, guys. Have a great day. D7. Get a call guy. Talk to you soon. Bye.